Hey, thank you for watching. Welcome to the Maverick Experience. So, something that you were waiting for, praying for, is not just coming, it's already begun. Before I came on with you guys, I heard the ball is rolling. And then I saw a red ball rolling down a hill. But you have the star card, which is about a wish. It's about a calling of your soul that's been heard. So your prayers have been heard and answered. You have the wheel of fortune, which is all about the divine timing. That's why we're saying something you have prayed for is already begun. The wheel has already started to turn in your favor. There is a shift. There's karmic cycles that are turning. You have the Eight of Wands. Things that were stuck are now flying forward. So if there was anything that you were experiencing that you might even call a delay, which you probably understand now that it really wasn't a delay, it was more preparation and initiation. Yes. But now you're ready to go forward. Like it's time. I'm seeing the laurels, the leaves, the oak leaves, or like some sort of crest, because there is graduation season coming up in May for colleges and things. So maybe that's what I'm picking up. So you could be, after graduation, something about an after graduation, then things are flying forward. So, perhaps you were waiting for someone to graduate, or somebody was waiting for someone to graduate before they moved forward. But the magician is here. Yay, always loving to see the magician, because that means that you are absolutely co-creating with spirit, and you are in alignment of your thoughts, your will, your word, and your energy. We call that lovely balance. And if any of the chakras are blocked, then you don't get the result. You don't get the manifestation that you expect or desire. Well, you actually do get what you expect. You can hear that on a quantum level. You actually do get exactly what you expect. But your manifestation is not as powerful, as focused as when you are in alignment of what you are thinking, what you want to do, what you're speaking, and also supporting yourself. That energy is supporting you. And then finally, at the bottom of the deck, which y'all know I love to read the bottom of the deck, because for me that represents the underlying energy, like the reason why we're here, why are we even asking this, or what is going on that is precipitating this question or this circumstance or this occurrence. And so you have the Three of Wands, which is about passively waiting. You're waiting, but you're not just waiting. You're like waiting, you know what I mean? You've already called it in, and now you're waiting with expectancy. So the Three of Wands can be characterized as with expectancy. While I'm thinking about it, you guys, this later in the summer, late summer, let me just say late summer, I am going to be doing a major arcana class or course. It'll be self-paced, but I'm also tempted to do like a weekly, live session, just so we can, play with cards together. But it's like just the major arcana, not the minor arcana, just the 21 cards from the major arcana, because they represent big shifts in our lives, and just kind of going to do some fun things and show you some kind of cool things that I learned about just kind of pulling a card and getting some, advice. Just, like I said, just to incorporate the cards into your daily life. So if you are interested in that, please don't forget to subscribe, follow, comment or something like that. I'm in, or send me an email, thedivinemaverick@gmail.com, and let me know. But my website, thedivinemaverick.com, will keep, it always has everything that I'm doing. It's always up to date. So just, stay in touch, stay connected. And if you want to get in right now, go to the Maverick Academy over at patreon.com and join up as a sunflower, or you can sit at the round table if you like, which I'm going to be starting in June or mid-May. Well, actually I've started, but June, if you're waiting for June, I'm going to be doing a card, like a mini read for everybody at the round table. That's why I try to keep it around 10. So I do have openings, we have some seats available at the round table, because we've had, I like to call it like a little graduation. We've had a huge shift. So now I have openings, and it's been about 2 years, I believe, since the round table has changed. So like totally changed. So, but I'm going to, I feel very guided, in addition to our healing circle and our times of discussion, to, everyone at the table. And that's why I keep it at 10, because after that, I'm done as far as energy, but 10 messages, little mini reads just to kind of keep us, on track on Thursday nights at 7:30. So anyway, that was a lot. That was a lot I just said, but we're definitely getting back to the message. If you're still here, and I know that you know me, so you still are, but the Eight of Cups did come out. So I already know that you moved away. You walked away from something that you wanted very much. You walked away from something that you had a lot of hope in, and there was a lot of darkness that you had to confront. I've seen the moon card. Could be a water sign, but I'm seeing just the moon card to me represents those inner child wounds, those fears. So there was a wish that you had to walk away from, but it's something that you definitely prayed for. And it's funny because it's like you walked away, but God didn't, or your guides never stopped. Your ancestors was like, okay, well, anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing, like a collective, okay, anyway, So the Wheel of Fortune lets me know that the universe is at work and has been at work. So even though you said, okay, I want something different, or maybe you just kind of changed your focus, that train has already left the station and that ball is rolling down the hill and all that. The things are in motion now. All right. Eight of Wands is letting you know that there's acceleration, there's messages you're going to hear, because you're not going to be in the dark about this. Sometimes we get messages that you're going to be surprised, but this isn't that. This is you getting some much long awaited communication. Five of Cups, it's going to bring you out of sadness and grief. It's going to answer a lot of questions. I'm hearing the Jill Scott song, comes to light, everything comes to light. Okay, so everything's going to come to light in time. You're not going to get the full story like in one sit down is what I'm hearing, because it feels like you and this person, or you and these people, because if it's like a negotiation or a mediation or something like that, it's like you're going to start the conversation. So I'm getting a few messages here. If this is love, you're going to get your wish fulfilled with the person that you've been dreaming about, and you're going to sit down and you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and you're going to get a lot of information, but you're not going to get all of the information. But the information that you're going to get is going to be what you need to move forward. I feel like I'm literally repeating myself from the last message, so this must be a tie-over. So with the Magician card, I really feel with the Magician card, this is about you choosing to focus only on the positive, choosing to use your gifting of imagination and magic and positivity and optimism and light and everything that you can muster, is what I'm hearing. Muster up the courage to stand in the face of fear when it comes to being open and vulnerable and giving love a chance. Okay, the Star card is about healing. So this person did not come along. This person wasn't assigned to annihilate you. This person or this situation was a catalyst, has been a catalyst for you. And so it actually is making you and has made you stronger, okay, than you even knew you were, braver than you thought you would ever believe, smarter than you thought you would be, because you've had to figure your way out of some sadness. You've had to figure your way. You've had to think yourself happy or choose happiness, right? So with the Page of Swords and the Magician card, I know that it's your mindset, and you are one who, your mind is very keen and very sharp. With the Page of Swords, you have bright ideas. With the Page of Swords, you are witty. With the Page of Swords, you might be very talkative. With the Page of Swords, you might be very energetic or enthusiastic when you speak, or you may just get excited. What you were excited about, you're very excited about it. But your mind is the state of your mind. I'm hearing the state of affairs. The state of your mind is coming through so strongly. And if this relationship started as a result of an affair, then you need to shift your perspective, change your mind, get out of the sadness and the regrets about it. and that's probably why you did walk away, yes, but you need to change your mind about it, because this definitely feels like a God thing. Like I said, your guys were like, and again, like, and so that's what I'm saying. If you're sitting here, 2 cards are face down, 2 of Wands, yeah, get a move on already, because it's coming. 9 of Swords, yeah. If you are worried about the past and how it happened and what people might think, or if that had anything to do with it because of the way it started or what you did, please leave all of that alone, okay? Please leave all that alone. Somebody here likes to say the F word, and I know that's random, but I had to say it out loud, because when I said it, somebody just went, oh, you know what I mean? Several of y'all did that, but it's like, that's how much your guys want you to know, like, relax already. Relax. We are working something out beautifully for you. Just trust. 2 of Wands. Just trust and move forward. Move towards your dreams. Some of you are, it's going to be global. It's global. So I'm hearing this man has a card in this deck. He has a globe in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. I'm hearing trust God. Trust God and get some sleep. If you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry. Okay? How about that? 2 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck now. It's a whole relationship. I told you. It's a whole relationship. It's the real one. It's the real thing. Ray Charles is a saint for somebody, and the girls. Okay? Yet maybe you used to be a yes man or a yes woman or girl. You just went along to get along or whatever, but this relationship made you stand on your own 2 feet. This definitely is a tie-over from the last reading with 7 of Wands. So this was about standing in your 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. So yeah, this relationship taught you. You didn't even know your own strength. 10 of Pentacles. And I told you it's real. 10 of Pentacles is now at the bottom of the deck. I don't even need to clarify any more of these. This has been so good. But I do want to get, interestingly, I'm very much guided to the Whispers of Love deck to pull one more message about the nature of this relationship. Because I do feel like there's some anxiety that you have, especially because you're like, really? Because you feel, again, it feels like a lot of rules and jumping through hoops and programming and doctrines and traditions and things. I'm saying it as sweetly as I can, because, we've all been there. But I'm really, really guided to tell you that you are free. You are free of all of that, okay? So what you've prayed for is already rolling along. It's already begun. It's not only coming, but it started the day it started. So spend some time, spend quality time together. You see what I'm saying? These people are kissing on this card. It says, listen and talk to each other. Somebody might be 46 years old. The number 46 is here. June 4th or April 6th is also here. The month of October is also significant. It could be where you spend some quality time on a much needed vacation or honeymoon. But you're going to listen and talk to each other, okay? It's easy to slip into the routine of daily life without making some time to really connect. So this person is going to really connect with you. You missing each other. You guys are at a distance, or you haven't seen each other in a long time. Or if you do see this person, especially if you see this person at work, or you have to wear a mask or something, because it feels like something that has to be hidden or whatever. And so you kind of, you've gotten used to being really nonchalant, you know what I mean? Like poker, I'm hearing Lady Gaga, you're Gaga over this person, but you have to both have poker faces. But anyway, this person wants to give you their full and uninterrupted attention. They want to make eye contact with you and actively appreciate you. When you really tune into this person, you make them feel validated and valued, and vice versa. And when you do this, when you all have an opportunity to do this, it deepens your relationship. So, in the meantime, though, just know that this person wants to spend quality time with you. They want to give you compliments. They feel like they didn't give you compliments. And it feels like it might even be past energy. Like, why didn't I cherish you? Or why didn't I value you then? Why didn't I, wow, 2 songs. Careless Whispers. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. So it's easy to pretend. I know you're not a fool. Wow, baby, you can relieve yourself. What is this card? There's a card that's turned over in the okay, so that's 9 of Swords. Interesting. I didn't move that card. It's almost like the 9 of Swords was trying to put itself back in the deck. I wish I had video of how it was positioned here, but that's interesting. I don't know what guide said. Just because they really want you to let go of that anxiety. That's why I'm sure I was drawn to it. But please let go of this anxiety. This person wants to share a kiss with you under the crescent moon. All right? They want to share their love and their friendship with you. They want to make time to be present and share love with you. They know that quality time can make or break any relationship. They know that. So if you haven't been considering this person, even though I know you said you were like gonna 8 of Cups emotionally walk away or withdraw, but it's still coming. They're still coming. It's still happening. Your guides have not changed their mind. God has not changed his mind and her mind. God Daddy and God Mama have not changed their mind. Mother Gaia is still saying, as the earth still brings forth her fruit, I'm going to bring forth your love, because that's one of the things that you require. And hear my heart when I say require. I'm just saying it makes you shine even brighter. That's all I mean. Love is good. It's a good thing, and you deserve it, and you're going to have it. So you don't have to act like you can exist without it. Of course, we know you can. We know that you're strong. But as part of your life path, it is to have a love that knocks your socks off. So don't you want me, baby? What is up with all these 80s songs? Don't you want me? Oh. I don't remember the group of that song. I don't know. I'm laughing because I was shuffling the angel deck to get you one final message by way of advice, and a card flew out, but I was too busy singing the song trying to think who's the artist, and then I turned the card over, and guess what it says, y'all? Wait for it. Literally, wait for it. No, Twin Flame. So the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship, and that's why it's been so... How can something so divine be so hellish? That's exactly it. Because it's supposed to break you. It's supposed to kill you over and over again. And like a phoenix, you are to rise. So get rid of your addictive, critical thinking and your addictive feelings of loathing. Get rid of your feelings of dread and your fearful feelings. It's time to let go of any behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire, which is to have this love. Spend quality time with the one you love. So Archangel Raphael is here to help you with this healing. And my prayer is that you open to love. 10 of Pentacles. The cards are beautiful. So, go with your intuition, but, play a game with yourself and just be positive and just, pretend it's you. If you're having a hard time believing, pretend then. And then watch how your vibration changes and how much more open you'll be to the universe's nudges and synchronicities and signals and signs. It's not that you're delusional. It's just that sometimes what you want is so brilliantly amazing that it's scary. So we actually run from it. And we don't think we are, but we actually do run from it. We sabotage ourselves because it shakes us to our core, because gosh darn it, it's so perfect. It is so perfect. With all the other stuff, when all the stuff is removed, this person, when you're both just down to nothing, naked and standing before each other, it's not about sex. I'm just saying, when there's no more things between you, it's just you in the garden, like Adam and Eve before they put fig leaves on and they were just naked and unashamed. When it's like that, it's perfect, isn't it? Yeah. So, what you've prayed for is coming. And it's already begun. You guys, thank you so much for listening to the message. And if you need anything from me, the description box below or my website, thedivinemaverick.com, is where you can find everything. Please, please, please join my mailing list, because I do send emails about my whereabouts. If y'all been around for any amount of years, you know that I can be a little bit stealth. I'm secret squirrel around here because of my mission. So I pop in and I pop out for a while. So get on my mailing list and you'll always know what I'm doing and what I'm doing. All right. So enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see each other again really soon. This has been the Maverick Experience. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.